Hi book lovers, I'm currently in Paris and we're actually here to go to the French Open, the Roland Garros, and as a book girly, of course I'm gonna romanticize the shit out of this and I'm gonna live in my sports romance, and it's gonna be tennis this week. And with the friends that we're here, one of them is also a book girly, and I asked her, hey, do you want to like buddy read a sports romance and preferably a tennis romance? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I did some research to see what books we could read, and astonishing enough, there are not enough tennis romances out there, but we found one and we're gonna read Love Game by Emma Ray. I have it on my Kindle here, but I am so excited. But for now, I'm just gonna show you my outfit that I'm gonna wear for our first day at Roland Garros, because you know what? It's Paris and I want to live my sports romance and I want to look cute, so I'll show you my outfit. I think this is actually the best way to show you my outfit because we don't have like a full-length mirror, but I have this. It's not really a dress, it has like trousers on, but it also has a opening and a cute little bow at the top. So that is the outfit, and I thought it would be super warm, nice and sunny because, hey, I'm here to live in my sports romance, so why is the weather not playing how I want it to be? But it's actually a bit colder than I thought. So I also have my cardigan with me that I'm gonna pop on, and for bag, I'll have this bag, and then I'm just gonna wear some sneakers because all the other shoes I have with me are for sunny days, and you'll see it's not sunny yet. But this will be my first outfit. I'm so excited. I love romanticizing shit out of stuff. And I have my Kindle here where we have Love Game, our tennis romance. And yeah, I'll bring you guys along. I hope you have fun as well. And let's go to the French Open. So I just can give you a quick outfit for today's tennis session, and I have this really cute like skirt and top on, and I feel so tennisy with this. Unfortunately, the weather again is not great, so I have to get a jumper, and I'm excited. I also started the book, and yes, let's live in our sports romance for the second day. I'm running late again, so I'll be quick this morning, but first, outfit check. I have so many more cute dresses with me, but the weather is just really not great, and I've been freezing the last 2 days, so I thought, you know, today's the day I'm gonna just wear pants. So this is the outfit today, still Parisian chic. And today I'm actually not going to the French Open, we're just gonna spend a day in Paris. And in terms of sports romance, it's that day off where you have the camouflage of like going shopping, going to cafes, and just having like your best day ever. And also I've been reading Love Game a bit, and I'm gonna give you an update later. I'm about a bit, I think like 25% in. But yes, so since we're not going to the French Open, we're gonna spend a day in Paris. Hi friends, I'm back from my little Paris montage day and I filmed a few clips for you. So you probably also saw that I went book shopping and I thought I would include the little book haul. The bookshop we went to is called Smith & Sons, and it's one of my favorites because it's quite big and it only has English books. Let me share what I got. And also I got this really great tote, which is from Shakespeare & Company. I hope you can see. It says, "I'm tired of people saying they don't have time to read. I don't have time for anything else." I thought this bag really summarized me. So let's see what I got in the bookstore. The first book I got is The Right Move by Liz Tomford. And this was actually one that I read, but it was one of my top 3 reads last year. I love this book so much. So yeah, I read it on my Kindle and of course I need to have it. Then the second book is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair, and I always wanted to get into this series, but I mean, I recently did a video about it. I am in the middle of so many series and it just intimidates me to start new ones, but I've been eyeing this for at least a year and I finally went out and got it. I feel like I will really enjoy retellings of like mythologies. I haven't read that many, but I just have a feeling that that's something I would like. Then I also got Powerless by Elsie Silver, which is the third one in the Chestnut Spring series, and I just read the second one and I loved it so much that I really hope that I can get into the next one soon. The next one I feel like everyone read and I just haven't yet, and that is The Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. And I think it's probably the cover that it just never intrigued me. The cover to me is just blah. But because everyone seems to love it, I thought I would give it a try and see what the fuss is all about. I mean, this has been out for quite a while, but I also never read anything else by Mia Sheridan, so I feel like this will be a good introduction to see whether I like her writing style. Next up I have Cross the Lines by Simone Soltani, and I don't really know a lot about it, but I love the F1 series Dirty Air by Lauren Asher. I mean, I love Lauren Asher in general. I would just want to try another F1 romance and see if it's for me, and this sounded really nice, but also I just like the cover, which, you know, convinced me to buy it. And then very random, I have a Christmas romance here actually, but it's the one that I really want to read, and I saw it and I thought, you know, why not just get it now? But yeah, this is really nothing that I will read anytime soon because I will read this when Christmas is around. But that is Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Kotram. Oh my god, names are just the worst. But yeah, this is a sapphic romance, and I think it's about fake dating as well, but they're not fake dating. She's actually fake dating her brother, and they, I think, had like a one-night stand before or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but they've met before and obviously they're attracted to each other, but she's fake dating her brother, so a lot of tension, and I'm excited to get to this one when Christmas is around. And last but not least, I have another fantasy book here, and that is Nectar of the Wicked by Ella Fields, and I haven't heard anything about this, but it's only a duet, which I already like. It's not a long series, and on the back it also said something about marriage of convenience, kind of like that type. So obviously I was intrigued, and yeah, I've never seen this before. I've never heard anything about it. I just read the back and it intrigued me, so we'll see. So with that, the back is empty. I'm gonna get ready now for dinner. Hi friends, I know if you're not in Germany or even Europe and you don't know that it's actually the European Championship in football right now, that you find it very weird how I look, but I'm about to go out and watch the German game. But because I want to upload this video tomorrow, I wanted to give you an update, and yeah, so that's why I look like how I look like. But actually the footage where I talked about Love Game, I lost when I was in Paris, so I finished the book now and I'm gonna just talk about the whole book. And first of all, I don't even think that I told you about the plot, but this is obviously a tennis romance, and we have Nicky, who is a professional tennis player, and he needs a personal cook, and that's where Ella, I think was her name, comes in. Ella becomes the personal chef, but with a little twist, because very conveniently Nicky has this condition where he burns a lot of calories and he needs to get up in the middle of the night to eat, and he's very clumsy, so he can't just, you know, make his own sandwich, but he needs like a personal chef to make him a midnight dinner basically, and therefore Ella moves in with him. And I feel like you can easily see where the plot is going and it would be all fine, but Nicky doesn't actually live by himself. He lives with his fiancée, and honestly, I don't want to talk too long about this book because I hated this. I'm absolutely sorry I made my friend read this. I honestly was considering DNFing it so many times, and I really just skimmed through the other 50%, but I wanted to at least finish it for the video. I know I didn't have to, but with the skimming it was alright. But honestly, if you don't like the cheating trope, then this is not for you. I mean, I haven't really read a lot of books where cheating was involved, but I have read some where I didn't mind it as much. But in this book, like, quite honestly, I can't believe that a woman wrote this. The main characters are so awful, and the ways where it's being explained how the affair is kind of okay because the fiancé is also not nice. Like, to me, that is just not an excuse for what you did. And also, do I want to like pine after a guy who doesn't have the balls to break up with his fiancé when he really wants someone else? I don't know, like, there was nothing redeeming in here. And I think also that this was a disgrace to professional tennis, to be honest, because especially with his condition to like wake up in the middle of the night, which just sounded so ridiculous. I don't know, like, all the habits he had, I'm like, how do you want to become one of the best? And he kind of is in this phase where he's like not at his game anymore. He won big championships and he won a Grand Slam in the past, but that's not the case right now. And it's mainly because he's unfocused, and how he becomes more focused, or how that issue with his tennis career is resolved in the end, was to me also just the worst. I don't know, like, I hated everything about this, and I could depict everything, but first of all, I don't really want to do spoilers, even though I don't recommend this book at all, but in case anyone wants to read it. And I also don't want to waste another breath on this book. Like, what I'm doing right now, and I waited for this so long, is deleting this from my Kindle. It was Kindle Unlimited, fortunately, but I don't want this at all anymore. And go, I mean, you can't really read it, it's in German, but download entfernen. And it's gone. All right, my brother's here early, but I feel like I said everything I needed to say. Don't read the book, but otherwise I love living in my sports romance. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and also subscribe for more bookish content. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!